Cutting scale guys, Nexas here, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And in today's video guys, we are back with more stuff to go over, and we finally got to the last sort of Tex Mechanica. Apparently it's called Tex Machina guys, it's the real right name, right? But we finally got to the last Tex Machina weapon, which is going to be this Terminus Horizon. Now when it comes to heavies, I don't generally review them, because realistically, it's always the same sort of jazz when you get into PvP and stuff like that with heavy. But this is honestly so much fun that I had to do it in PvE. This is legit a legendary sort of Thunderlord. It's different RPMs, I know. But the Terminus Horizon, this is dropping from the Spire of the Watcher Dungeon. This is the LMG. As I said, Tex Mechanica, Tex Machina, whatever you want to call it. We'll have, of course, the Tex bot in stock. But this has a really cool perk. Now, I don't know every role because the API is still down from Bungie's end. But this is the role I got, and it's hella fun. I mean, oh my god, it's an absolute blast to use PvE. But the role I do have is going to be Arrowhead Break or Chamber Compensator. We got Extended Mag, or we have Alloy Magazine. Of course, you want the Alloy Magazine because we have both Dragonflies, so precision kills create an elemental damage explosion. And last but not least, we got the Dirty Trait, which is going to be Vault Shot. Reloading this weapon after defeating a target overcharges this weapon for a short period of time, causing it to jolt on its next hit. Now, the thing about Vault Shot is that on the SMGs and everything like that, you can get it on. It's nice and everything. But on a heavy LMG, this thing does so much freaking damage. It's insane. We have the Reload Masterwork as well, which ties in really well with Vault Shot. And we got Sweaty Confetti because it's so cool to hear the sweaty go off when we get the Dragonfly. Guys, it's the little things. I could use a freehand stock, of course, and the Tex Bot stock. It's super cool. And as I said, this is basically a legendary freaking Thunderlord. I know Thunderlord, as I said, if you compare them, Thunderlord's exotic of course, but it is of course a different RPM and stuff. But the difference being is that this thing hits like a freaking truck. It is a 360 RPM high impact frame, and I'm telling you guys, it's an absolute blast PvP, and it looks hella dope too. And these weapons all take so well to shaders. Like, oh my god, this thing is glorious. But yeah, we are going to do some PvE, as I said, with this Terminus Horizon, showcase what the Thunderlord Light is, what the legendary Thunderlord is like. So without further ado, let's go into some PvE with the Terminus Horizon. Alrighty, so we're going to do a new heist with, of course, our Terminus Horizon, and this is what it's going to look like in our hands and everything. Now, we want to get a headshot on something so we can get it to explode. Bro, I didn't even get a headshot. Okay, give me the head, bro. Give me the head, give me the head. Oh, I love Sweaty Confetti so much. It's such a dumbass mob, but it's so cool. And there's the Dragonfly going in with it as well. Now, the reload, I will say, is still a little bit slow. I didn't get the Tex Balance stock going. But the Vault Shot, look at that thing. It does a ton of extra damage to things. I mean, it blasts people out of it. And obviously, if you get the Tex kind of thing going, it can be really good just for the reloads. But I just love the Dragonfly, the Sweaty Confetti going with it. This is honestly just a really beast role for PvE. Of course, I know LMGs aren't exactly the top freaking thing, but this is the Tex Balance stock going in. And then we'll drop them with the Vault Shot, like the Vault Shot does a ton. I know obviously that PvE and everything, LMGs aren't the top dog or the dog's bollocks or anything like that, but I will say that this one, it just feels so much fun to use. Alright, try to get some headshots going. There's the Sweaty Confetti. Obviously, the headshots and the Vault Shot, you kind of want things to group together. It's pointless getting themselves, but this is the Vault Shot, like you'll see. It can wreck out pretty freaking quickly. I'm getting beamed, but you can see everything just gets shredded around the Vault shot. It's actually freaking disgusting how good it can be. And as I said, you can no-scope like this too if you want to get the Tex Balance stock going for that extra quicker reload, so I get the Vault Shot going a lot quicker as well. There is tons of ways of doing it, but as I said, it is just a really sweet weapon altogether. I think overall, I'm gonna freaking die to PvE. Oh, please don't kill me. My god, guys, this is why I stick to PvP, because at least if I die there, there's a reason. There's no reason to die in PvE. But yeah, as I said, getting it going in PvE, like even the headshot, the Dragonfly by itself, it is super sweet. And obviously, there is mods you can stick on to increase your reload speed. Like I think Arc has one that might take melee hits, might obviously like the pulse monitor and stuff like that too. There is other pros you can probably get to increase reload as well, but as I said, it's just super fun to be able to go in with this one. Like you can see, it can just shred out so well. Just the explosions everywhere. It's literally just like the Thunderlord Light. It's so freaking sweet. The Vault Shot gets going. It's an absolute freaking beast of a freaking LMG. Oh, it's so much freaking fun. As I said, there's not much others that I know of that can actually roll these sorts of combos and everything. It's just a beautiful weapon, I'm telling you. It's definitely gonna be worth it, especially as I said with the Tex Machina. Like, look at all the freaking shredding there. Especially with the Tex Machina sort of origin trait, it just all ties together super well. It's super synergetic, and obviously if you go obviously an Arc Warlock and stuff, it's just all synergistic. It's just a hugely synergistic weapon for all your sorts of builds. That Vault Shot going, I don't think so, but as I said, even those no-scoping things, it's just hella fun. Just get the no-scopes going, the headshots, get the explosion, and I'm out of bullets. God damn it. Okay, is there heavy over here? Wait, I never got this heavy. Wait, what? It disappears? I never got it though. I thought it was like one per person. Oh, god damn it. How did I miss out on that? All right, we'll just get some headshots. We have 5 bullets, 5 headshots. Yes, there's one. I missed. I was trying to hit a shank. Give me the headshot. There we go. There's 2. Give me the shanks. Yep, there we go. Oh my god, what a waste. Alrighty, so we finally got some more freaking ammo, so I can actually try headshot some things again. We'll get the headshot going, the sweaty confetti. The explosions are just so nice. And this will give me vault shot again when I reload, so we go like this. So one of these, you'll see these all probably just get freaking shredded, like as I said. It is just really, really sweet to go in with. I think if you want to just mess around with this weapon in PvE, it's super, super fun. As I said, LMGs aren't exactly DPS freaking kings, but they can still do absolute work. And I'm telling you, the vault shot on this, do not sleep in it because it can do some juicy damage. I just got sucked off by a freaking trap. What the hell? And oh, meta bullets. But you know what? We should get the vault shot from this right. Oh, it's too freaking late reload the freaking thing. But as I said, text balance stock and everything going in together, it is just a really, really sweet combo. I think this is legit the legendary freaking Thunderlord, boys, and that is what this is now. Where's this freaking ass at? Come on, bro. Of course, you can't keep getting this text machina trait going as much as you can because obviously you want to try hit as much realistically with it because they increase that reload speed so you can get vault shot going a lot more, which you can kind of see. Vault shot's freaking king on this thing. It actually just drop people, and obviously the dragonfly is super cool as well. But with obviously the text machina kind of art trait being a mod this season 2 to improve its effects, it actually is really smart just to no scope with this a little bit and get it going with it. Now we're just going to stun this guy. You know what? We might be super. Yeah, but yeah, to get the Argent trait going, of course, with the mods to season 2, it actually is really, really sweet. So I definitely recommend trying this out if you get a hipfire one. Obviously, with hipfire grip would be nice too, but any sort of dragonfly roll with obviously vault shot, it's going to be freaking dope in PvE. Alrighty, so we're going to get into this main room now, and oh my god, they actually all got destroyed. I said the freaking dragonfly is just actually so nice in this. It's just such an ag clearer. That's all this LMG is. That's why it might be really nice in the LGMs. I know people will be like, oh my god, these get destroyed. But I know people will be like, oh yeah, but I want to use heavy or some swarm in your GMs. But this opens up that you can use this for ag clears. If you want to be the ag clear guy, put on divinity or something in the energy slot as well. This is actually really dope. I'm gonna die to PvE, but this is actually really dope for the L ag clear. So if you want to be a stasis kind of warlock or something like that, just constantly dealing with the ads, shooting things, getting them down or whatever, this is definitely going to be one to look at because, as I said, the vault shot does so much damage. The dragonfly is just an ag clear machine as well as vault shot. I think overall it's just an absolutely dope ass LMG. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. As I said, there is killing tally ones you can get now as well, which obviously were dope back in the day, like Iridium. But this one, it just feels super nice to kind of go in with. I just love it so much. Then boys, can we destroy this thing real quick? And oh, who has the barrier mods? Alrighty, so final boss time. You're gonna wonder why I'm just sneaking past the heavy when I have absolutely none. Well, pro tip, boys, if you're doing this boss fight or whatever, I mean, realistically, it's pretty weak, but if you need heavy and you want infinite heavy, all you gotta do is start this bad boy up and you run back down and hope you have amped or something or Icarus stash. Run back down anyway, and you can pick up this thing infinite amount of times. Like, you can just keep on coming back to this and getting your heavy full. It's actually pretty dope. So if you really want it or you really struggle or whatever with this sort of boss fight, it actually is a really dope trick. So look, you'll see I've got heavy in the background there. You can see the icon. I also have a full LMG worth of ammo. Now boys, can we spawn the ad streaker? Come on. I have Juvarad. Can you actually spawn some ads? Thank you. That's all I wanted. It's gonna take ages because I'm literally just gonna be ad clearing, boys. You deal with the boss, I'll ad clear, but you can kind of see the weapon itself, it is actually just really dope. Even no scope, it isn't bad for the text balance stock, and you see the reload actually does improve quite a bit. But it's just super fun to kind of go in with, and these things actually have increased health and stuff, and I'm getting vegan, boys. But yeah, as I said, just even no scope when I just get it going, of course, with the vault shot and stuff, it actually is just really, really sweet. I just love this weapon so much. As I said, it's just super synergistic, the whole thing. With a warlock, obviously, arc 2. If you want, you can throw on the Titan Ward. It doesn't really matter what you get, because you get amp going with it anyway. But this LMG is just super fun to kind of go in with, especially when you start getting the headshots and everything. It's just such a blast of a weapon. The freaking Thunderlord Legendary was. Now, there is probably other roles you can go for if you want to get... I just love the explosion. But if you want to get things going in terms of Outlaw or whatever, I don't know if Outlaw's actually on it, but something like that increases reload or something. It might be really, really sweet, obviously, to get the reload going so you can get the vault shot as quick as you can. Because vault shot is the daddy perk. It does a ton of extra damage, but as I said, it's cool to use Dragonfly, and also the text balance stock actually does a lot of work for it. So I'm telling you, like, it doesn't need to have Outlaw or anything like that, or Feeding Frenzy or whatever. It'll be nice and it's helpful, but the text balance stock actually does a good bit to the reload. And as I said, if we ever get mods like reloaders, like LMG reloaders, machine gun reloaders and stuff, this could honestly become really, really sweet for the LGMs or whatever, just for ag clearing. You can get even like a disruption break or something for LMGs as well. It's gonna be really, really nice. Now, I need to go get some heavy, so we might as well get amped. We run down, get our infinite heavy, boys. As I said, you kind of want to be amped because you might not make it there if you don't have amped or whatever. So just to make sure you get your heavy, you know. But yeah, as I said, overall, it's just a really, really cool weapon. It's just a really unique role. As I said, Vault Shot, Dragonfly, it synergizes just insanely freaking well in terms of just explosions and kills. And you can see yellow bar just gets absolutely freaking annihilated. I haven't even really shot the boss or anything because I'm just shooting these yellow bars. But as I said, the yellow bar, it's just like an instant one-tap placement with the Vault Shot. As I said, it's just so much freaking damage. Get the Dragonfly going as well with the sweaty confetti. I just think overall, it is definitely one to look at if you're going to be going for an LMG. It's definitely the funnest combo I've had for a legendary LMG. I love Thunderlord as well. Thunderlord's cool, and obviously at RPM, it's exotic though. This is a legendary version of it, but it's an absolute freaking blast. So do not sleep on this Terminus Horizon because it's just so glorious. Like, look at it go in. Just the freaking explosions everywhere. Oh, it's so good. All right, boys, we're starting to get 0 points of freaking killing now. Can we just end this, please? This is taking way too long. This is so stupid. But at least we get a couple more kills in at the end. I'm nearly out of ammo, though. Oh my god, I got beamed. But yeah, we're probably going to be out of ammo pretty quickly. And I just wasted my Vault Shot. Give this weapon a go if you get a roll of it. As I said, Vault Shot by itself would be dope. Dragonfly too. Well, Vault Shot's the real perk that you kind of want to be going for, especially with the text balance stock. 100% try it out if you get a roll of it because you will not regret it. It's really, really sweet in PvE. Legit, as I said, a legendary freaking Thunderlord. Like, look at it go. Well, that is it from me and the Terminus Horizon, aka the legendary Thunderlord, guys. It's an absolute blast PvE. I would definitely say, as far as LMGs go, this is probably my top one. I know other people might go for a killing tally sort of rapid fire frame sort of one. I'm pretty sure the new seasonal LMG can roll killing tally and stuff. I understand that that's a really cool sort of roll, but the Terminus Horizon, this is just hella fun. And I'm telling you right now, this Vault Shot, it does an insane amount of damage on an LMG. Like, this isn't something to be slept on thinking, oh, it's only a bit of jolting or whatever. On an LMG, it seems to have like an amped up power or something. It does so much extra damage and everything. It overloads the weapon. And honestly, it can absolutely wreck out. So I definitely will say this Terminus Horizon. I know you have to go to the dungeon to get it. Dungeon's not the worst, guys. I will say that much. I know you have to LFG it a little bit. But overall, I would definitely recommend going in to get this because it's a really, really cool freaking weapon. This LMG, it's nutty. This thing is just so much fun. I mean, the sweaty confetti going with the explosions. I mean, every headshot you get is the lightning basically strike from a Thunderlord, so the Dragonfly. Then when you reload it, you start getting the Vault Shot going, you get the Thunder Strike again. It's really, really cool. So I will say, if you want a legendary sort of Thunderlord, definitely check out getting a roll of this Terminus Horizon. Vault Shot and Dragonfly together. Super, super dope combo. But regardless, if you liked the video, show us a like. Anybody see more content, subscribe. Fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.